Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fold a box. Now this is a traditional model. I'll be using a 6-inch sheet of kami. And now we're going to start with the colored side up. Now we'll valley fold in half along both of the diagonals. So we'll bring this top right corner down to the bottom left corner. Make sure those corners line up and then crease it all the way across. And now unfold. Now we'll bring the top left corner down to the bottom right corner. And crease that one down. Now unfold. Now we'll turn the paper over. Next, we'll valley fold in half along the vertical, so bring the right edge over to the left edge. And then crease that down. And now unfold. Now bring the top edge down to lie along the bottom edge. Crease that across. And then unfold. Next, we're going to form all of these creases at the same time. So we'll start by bringing these two corners down to meet this corner. Then as you do that, you can bring the final corner down to meet the other three. Then press it all down firmly. Now we have what's called a preliminary base or a square base. You should have 2 flaps on the left and 2 flaps on the right. Now I'm going to rotate this 180 degrees so that the opening is on the top. Next I'll bring this top point down to the bottom point where we're just going to make a small pinch mark. So don't crease this all the way across. Just make a tiny pinch mark right here and then unfold it. Now we'll bring this right point in to lie along that pinch mark we just made. So it should be right along this center vertical crease as well as that small pinch mark. Then we'll crease that down, just like that. Now do the same thing with the left side. Should meet the other point just like this. Now we'll swing this top point down to meet those other points. And now we'll turn the whole model over right to left. Now we're going to repeat those steps on this side. You don't need to make the pinch mark this time, because when you swing it in, you can just line it up with the layer that's underneath. We'll swing in this right point. And just make sure the edge lines up with the edge below it. And do the same thing on the left side. And now swing that top point down. Now we're going to make a book fold. So we're going to take this right edge and we're going to swing it to the other side and act just like you're turning the page of a book. Just like that. Then we'll turn the whole thing over right to left. Do another book fold on this side. Now we're going to swing this top point down, making a valley fold right where these corners are. It'll be just like the ones we made before, so it should line up with an edge below it. Just like that. And then turn the whole model over right to left. Do the same thing with this point. Just crease that down. Now we're going to make a book fold again. So we'll just take one layer and swing it over like this. Then turn the model over right to left. Do one more book fold, just with a single page. And it should all be symmetrical like this again. Now on this right flap, we're going to make a squash fold, but on the first one I'm going to show you how to do that by pre-creasing. So we're going to take this edge and line it up with the outer edge. Just like that. Now unfold that. Next, we'll open up this pocket up top here. And then as we open that pocket up, you'll notice this crease will become vertical here. These other two creases will form on the outside. And this vertical crease should line up with the edge below it. And it'll look like that, just a little kite shape. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side, but I'll show you how to do that without pre-creasing. So we'll just go straight to opening up that pocket. And then we'll take that crease and make it vertical. Just make it line up with that edge right below it, and then you can form those creases on the sides. Now we're going to turn the whole model over right to left. We're going to repeat those steps on this side, and you can do it with whichever way you found easier. You can pre-crease if you'd like, or I personally think it's easier to just open the pocket up and squash it down like this. Then just do the same thing on the left side. Now we're going to tuck those flaps behind, so we'll start on the right side here. Just right where this vertical crease is and the edge underneath, we're going to fold the flap behind. Just like that. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Then we'll turn the whole thing over and swing these flaps behind. Next, we're going to swing this top flap down. We're going to make a valley fold right here where this color changes. Just imagine that line extending all the way across. You'll need to hold this point in place as you make this crease so it doesn't slide around. So you're just folding it down like that. It's folding it down as far as it should go, so it should be natural to fold it right on that line. Then turn the whole model over. Do the same thing on this side. Just make sure that flap doesn't move around as you're creasing. Now we're going to make a book fold. Then turn the model over and another book fold. Then swing this flap down. turn it over and swing the last one down. Now we're going to pick the whole thing up, and you'll notice the opening up top here. We're going to open it right in that opening. Then we'll need to push your fingers down, and we're going to form it into a box. You just kind of pop the sides out and press down on this point at the bottom until it looks like a box. Just like that. And you could leave it like that, or if you want to make firmer creases on this bottom square of the box, you can just really lightly pinch the paper together like this. It'll make a nice little crease, and then do that all the way around. Just really lightly, you don't need to press very hard. Just like that. Now you can see it's got the 4 flaps here. It's just a nice little box, so we are all done. Now if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe. Now thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.